If you've heard about points and miles and been excited about it, but then you are like, actually, it just sounds too overwhelming and kind of like a part-time job and I don't have time for that, then today's video is just for you. I want to show you one of the very few tools I use to make this hobby totally manageable. It's a completely free tool. It keeps everything simple and organized, no spreadsheets, no having to keep track of your annual fees or what's due when. It kind of just does all that for you. I'm not sponsored by them. I just love this product. Today we're going to talk about Travel Freely. Travel Freely is one of the tools that I teach about in my comprehensive program, the Travel More Method for Widows, and I think it is the best tool for us as a community because, like I said, it keeps everything so simple. And then plus side, it doesn't ask for any personal information and it doesn't actually cost any money, which is so rare these days. No subscription model, nothing. It's like just legitimately free. So today I'm going to actually show you the website, walk you through how to set up your cards and make sure that everything is set in one spot. But then also I just really hope you walk away with the idea that using this tool can be one of the things that you do to make this hobby totally feasible. And I know that my students find it incredibly helpful. If you're interested in joining us, you can book a travel clarity call. The link is right below. We will talk about your travel goals. And if you opt into the program, you have my support, weekly coaching calls, you have the support of the community. And it's just a really nice way to reap the benefits of this amazing hobby without having to do it on your own. Go ahead and book that call, get on my calendar. I can't wait to have a conversation with you about what's actually possible. Okay, let's hop into Travel Freely. When you get to Travel Freely's website, what you're gonna do is create an account for yourself or sign in if you already have one created. But once you create an account, you're gonna go ahead and sign in. I generally use Google because I find it easiest and you don't have to remember more things. And then we are gonna take the cards that you already own and we are gonna put them into your Travel Freely. So how you're gonna do that is you're gonna go over here to where it says My Cards. And then you're gonna hit Add First Card. Now, a lot of people that I talk to online and I talk to who are just starting my program, the Travel More Method for Widows, is they already have one or two cards that I've recommended over the years. So many of them already have the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. So I'm gonna start typing that into card name. You'll see it populates immediately with the options. I'm gonna click Chase Sapphire Preferred. It is under me, my name, Tiffany. And then I'm gonna put the date that I opened that card. Now, if I don't remember, I could actually go back into my bank statement and check when the annual fee first processed. That would be the open date of the card, but I don't know exactly. I'm gonna come as close as I can to remembering it. So you can go either way. You can find the exact date or you can guess as close as possible, but it is really helpful if you get the exact date in the website. So I know for a fact that I opened this card in 2023 and I'm pretty positive it was in April and I'm fairly certain it was the 14th. So I'm gonna put that in there. We're just gonna pretend I looked up the exact date because it's the best thing to do. I'm gonna go to more options and it's active. That's all I need for now. Although this didn't populate, let's make sure that it selects. There we go. Now, if you want to mark that you achieved a bonus, that's fine. Let's say you got it last year and you have those points and you want to know about it. You can click here, bonus achieved. Yes, great. If it was so long ago that it's not even on your radar, you could just leave this unchecked and that is fine too. This is just kind of for fun to see how many points you've earned. So we're gonna click Save Changes. And now that card is in my list of cards. I'm gonna add one more card just to kind of show you how this all works. So let's say I add a card. Let's say I've decided that I wanna get the American Express Gold card. And let's just say for an example that I opened it April 1st of this year. And let's say, yes, I've achieved the bonus. Great. More options, it is active. That's all I need to say for now. And I'm gonna hit Save Changes. Now, the two cards that I currently have in my wallet that I am using and are active are here listed. 524. If you're not familiar with 524 yet, that's a quick thing you can Google. Otherwise, I will be making a video about it in the future. But basically what this means is it's an unwritten Chase rule that they want you to have opened under 5 credit cards in the last 24 months in order to be eligible for one of their cards. This really only applies to Chase, so don't worry too much about it right now. I just wanted to show you that it is keeping track here, that this one card was opened within 24 months of today. This card was opened longer ago, so it doesn't count towards my 524. Here it's showing that I just have the one that I've opened since then. Another great thing about Travel Freely If these are the only two cards I have, it is going to show me in Card Genie over here on the left what cards I am currently eligible for, knowing I hold those other two cards. And it's going to give me a great list of bonus amounts, the spending requirement, and the annual fee. So I am currently, according to this list, eligible for all of these credit cards. You can hit show more. There are going to be a plethora of them. I can look at personal cards. I can look at business cards if I want to by clicking on this little suitcase over here. I'm able to see all of the options that exist, which could be overwhelming, but it's really nice because the website filters it for you so you don't have to think too much. Between the bonus, the spending requirement, and the annual fee, it makes it pretty straightforward for you to be able to make a decision on your own. If you go over to resources, this website also has an excellent list of resources for you to learn more and more about points and miles. If this doesn't feel like something that you're willing to do on your own, or you would really just love my support walking through this hobby and having somebody to bounce ideas off of, again, you can hop on a travel clarity call with me. The link is down below. I would absolutely love to be that person for you and walk you through changing your travel future so that the world is literally open to you in terms of what you're able to do and able to afford when it comes to travel. But if you are more of a learn on your own kind of person, the Travel Freely is a great way to start. They have a bunch of small little lessons that you can walk through here just to get you started. One other nice feature of Travel Freely, if you go to My Cards, is this annual fees, bonus deadlines, and next card available. So if I'm looking at the annual fees, it says annual fees within 45 days. Once I get close to one of these date open dates, so this one was April 1st, this one was April 14th, when I come close to that date 1 year later, it is going to alert me, hey, you have an annual fee coming due. Now it's time to make a decision about what you're going to do with that card. Are you going to keep it? Are you going to cancel it? Are you going to downgrade it? And if I click on that card that's already in my list of cards that I hold, often there is a section here called Advice, and Travel Freely will give you great advice on what to do with your annual fee. Many of the cards have options like that. And again, this is something we talk about in the program a lot because people, even though there's advice there, they like to sort of bounce these ideas off of people. So we talk about this in the regular coaching calls, oftentimes make a decision together for somebody like, you know what, I think it makes sense for you to hold that card, or no, I think it's a great time for you to let that one go and we'll move on to the next. Bonus deadlines is just so that you can make sure that you're going to hit the minimum spend on any card so that you can get that sign up bonus and that influx of points into your account. And then the next card is making a recommendation based on when you applied for your last card, when you can actually apply for a new card. This is based on a 90-day cycle, which is the industry recommended time anyway. Okay, so that is the basic setup for Travel Freely. Like I said, it's one of my favorite tools, one of about 3 or 4 that I recommend in my program. If you are interested in walking through this with me in depth and with the community of other widows who love travel and work together towards changing their travel future, hop on a Travel Clarity call with me. The link is down below. And I really look forward to hearing about your travel dreams and goals and how we can get you there. All right, we'll see you next week.